welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to play the chords, or the three different set of chords that are in Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. There's some really interesting chords in this one, and just upon listening to it as carefully as I can, I found that there's basically like three different types of chord progressions. There's the one that you just heard in the preview, which makes up the intro and the verse. There's this second one, which is very similar to that one, which makes up the dance part and like the chorus part, and then there's the outro. I'm just going to teach you the three chord progressions, and I've left the full chords and lyrics in the description below. So the key of the song is in G flat major. So on the screen now are all the notes of the scale of G flat major. But it can also feel like it's in the relative minor of E flat minor. So both the same key signature, both the same notes. So we have 6 flats, one of them being a C flat. So I will be calling this note a C flat and not a B. So here is middle C for reference. So if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano, so you've got an idea of the range I've positioned my camera in. So the first chord, I'm going to teach both hands together, is an E flat minor 7. So you're going to play E flat, so just a single E flat in the left hand. Then in the right hand, you're going to play B flat, D flat, and G flat. And you're going to play that 3 times, so 1. And then we've got this quicker change, so your left hand is going to play a D flat, and the right hand is going to play C flat, D flat, and A flat. You're going to play that twice. So that gives us the D flat 7 chord, I guess. So I'll just do what we've done so far. And then the next chord, you're going to play C flat and G flat in the left hand. And then in the right hand, you're going to play D flat, G flat, and B flat. So it's an inversion of a G flat major chord. I've called it G flat over C flat, but I'm sure you could call it a different name as well. This is just what I'm choosing to call it. So you play that 5 times. So from the beginning, we've got and then you're going to keep the right hand the same, and you're going to change your left hand to just G flats this time. So this just makes a G flat major chord. You're going to play that 4 times, and on the 5th time you're going to bring the B flat into A flat. So that goes. Obviously you play both hands together at the same time. So I'll do what we've done so far, and then I'll add the little bit on at the end. So what we're doing at the minute makes up the intro and the verses. And then the left hand, so next chord, I've called it a B flat minor add 6. I'm sure you could call it something else as well. So the left hand you're going to play B flat and G flat. And then the right hand, you're going to play B flat minor chords, so B flat, D flat, and F, and you're going to go like this. So you're going to play that 4 times first, and you're going to change to, just for 1, C flat, D flat, and G flat, like that. So it goes. So I'll do it from the beginning, and this is quite quick as well, so obviously you'll need to practice this slowly. All throughout the verse. You're a sky full of stars, and then I'm gonna give you my heart. So you play that chord progression up until where it says, I don't care, go on and tear me apart. So now we've got a new chord progression, which is very, very similar to the one we just played. It's just the voicings are going to be a little bit different. So we're going to incorporate this synth part. So it goes. So those are going to be the top notes, the highest notes of the following chords. Hi there, just quickly before we continue, if you are enjoying the video so far, please consider hitting that like button and say hi in the comments section below. If you're brand new here, please consider subscribing, you know where the button is, and make sure to hit that notifications bell so you're notified every time I upload a new tutorial and you can be the first to learn. I've left a load of playlists in the description as well to get you started. I hope you enjoy the rest of the tutorial and let's continue. So the first chord is the same, so we've got the E flat minor. The next chord is the same, to the D flat 7. And then this time we've got just a C flat major chord. So C flat, G flat, D flat, G flat, C flat. And then we've got the G flat major chord again, so same one as we had before. And the next chord is just a B flat minor 7 this time, so we'll keep the left hand, I guess add 6 as well. You could play, or to add more colour, you could go. I personally like the G flat in there. And then the right hand of the B flat minor 7 chord, you can play B flat. You don't have to play the B flat, you can if you want to. D flat, F, and A flat. So that A flat is the 7th. You could just play. Obviously the more notes you have in there, the more full and like rich it sounds. So we'll do all that again. So that is the chord progression you play for the chorus and for the, you know, where it kicks in and the whole dance element of the song is there. And then it'll be into, after you've done that however many times it is for the chorus, you're back into the first one again. For the rest of the verse, because you should be able to hear the top notes when it changes, and it's basically going from either one to the other. So the last section to cover is the outro. So the outro chords, we have the G flat major over C flat in the left hand. And then we have D flat major this time, so D flat in the left hand with D flat, F and A flat. You could add this note in there if you wanted to make it more colourful. And then we have E flat minor 7 again. And you do that for 2 more beats. And then you change to G flat. And that. So I'll just go through all that bit and then you just play that then to the end of the song. Repeating it. So they are all the different chord progressions. So I said there's only 3. I hope that was useful and hope that has given you some interesting chords to play around with. And I'm not going to do a full run through just because it's so repetitious. Remember that the full chords and lyrics are linked below. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and that it's useful. If you'd like to leave a piano tutorial request, you need to click on this video, which takes you through to my official request space. You do need to be subscribed. All requests are noted and considered, so I look forward to seeing you over there.